gains. And don't ask about my hair. I know it's a little too crazy. I had braided it overnight and I thought it was gonna look a little less poofy, but it kind of went up a little too much, so I'm kind of just dealing with it. So I wanted to make a video about my tattoos because I do have quite a bit, and I always get asked about them and what they mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you all my tattoos. The first tattoo that I'm gonna show you is my rose tattoo, and that's what it is right there. And the thing about this tattoo is that it's actually a cover up. So I used to have right here at the bottom where it's darkest, I used to have a famous stars and straps tattoo. If you do not know what that is, it's basically a brand name, and I was just so obsessed with it, and I put the famous F for famous stars and straps, but it would say it said forever on it. It was more of a like brand, like I just really liked the brand type tattoo, and after a while I was just like, this is so corny, I need to just get rid of it. So I did. My next tattoo, which I consider this tattoo to be, it's two of them, but I consider it one because it just kind of ties in together. So it's this right here, and it's my music note and my dumbbell. The reason why I got these together is because they are a big part of my life. Music and gym. I go to the gym every day. I listen to music every day, and I can't live without it. I can't live without gym. I cannot live without music. It's just part of my life, and I've always loved music. I've always loved all kinds of music. I listen to everything except for country. I got the horses in the back. I just can't stand country. I just don't know why. I can't. And I know a lot of you do listen to country, but I just can't. So my next tattoo is my octopus right there. And I guess it is my biggest tattoo on my body. It took 3 hours to get this one done. 3.5 hours to get it done. The meaning on my octopus is, so all my life since I left my parents' house, I've been very independent, and I always took care of myself. I've gone through a lot of crap, and just like anybody else, I went through it all, and I pushed myself through. I bought myself what I needed. I paid for my own bills. I did everything that I could. Even though I didn't have a lot of things, I did it all by myself. So I was very independent, just like octopus are. Octopus are very independent. You don't really see a bunch of them just in a big old clique just chilling. They are also very cautious. They don't trust us, obviously. So that's just how I am too. I don't trust a lot of people. Another thing is that octopus has 3 hearts, I believe, and not that this is like for real, but if they have 3 hearts, then they can love harder, and that's how I am. I love, and I love hard, and that's just how I've always been. Even if I have enemies, like after a while, like I'll just forget about everything, let go of everything. I don't hold grudges as much. I used to hold grudges a lot before, and now I just more loving, I guess. And I, just because you have more hearts doesn't mean that you love harder, but that's just how I see it, because people say you love with your heart and you think with your brain. So if an octopus has more brain, if an octopus has more hearts, then I just see it as them loving harder. So if you don't know, octopus actually camouflage, and they can change themselves to any background. And that's just how I feel like I am when it comes to how my personality and my how I change. Like, I don't always like have the same hair. I always like to change it up. I always like to change my style. I always like to change just everything. I don't like to keep it the same. And even though I'm not good with change when it comes to my body and like my lifestyle, I do change certain things a lot. So another thing about octopus is that octopus are very strong and aggressive, and I think that's like my Hispanic side. I'm strong and I am very aggressive if I have to be. Moving on to my next tattoo, and that is my rib and side tattoo. And I gotta move the camera closer for that, so yeah. And it goes all the way down. That is my last star right there. Alright, so my side tattoo, my whole side tattoo with the stars and the heart and the bow is totally just a random tattoo. It has no meaning. I got it when I was like 17 or 18, and I just got it because I just wanted to have something on my side. And it was actually higher when I was smaller, because I used to be like 100 pounds or 105 pounds. So it used to be like higher, like more like shorter. So my last star that I have on my butt, like on my upper butt area, kind of like lower back area, that used to not be there. It used to be higher. So I grew and it went lower. I don't know. And then my star that's under my boob, that was actually not even there either. It was way lower. It started on my rib. So I guess just me stretching out kind of just moved it up, and now it's like right under my boob and my butt. Alright, so moving on to my next tattoo. Which one is it? Where? Okay, so I have a tattoo on my crotch area. I don't know if I should show it or if it's gonna be too much, but I'll try to show you as less of myself and more of that tattoo. If that makes sense. So my rose I got because my special area was very special and it deserved a rose, and because I always felt like maybe it was like a rose also, it just needed a rose. Bruh. I also got that rose when I was like younger. I think I was already 21 though, so not that young. So yeah, I got it because I just wanted something to represent what I thought represented my special area, and not just any random person could have this rose.
Okay.
But it's true, and that's what I was thinking when I got the rose. And it was actually supposed to look like the rose was stabbed into my skin, which it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. Again, I didn't go to a hardcore badass tattoo artist, so oh well. So the next tattoos that I'm gonna show you is kind of like paired tattoo, and it's on the top of both my feet, and it's star on each one, and it has the name of my son and my daughter. So the thing about my feet tattoos is that they were homemade, so somebody did them at home and they're shitty. So I'm probably gonna get those covered up. I just have been avoiding it so bad because out of all my tattoos, those hurt the most. Out of all my piercings that I've had, those hurt the most. And I've had my ears gauged to like 1/2 inch, and I've had my nose, my eyebrow, my lip, all 3 of them, my tongue, which I still have. And I still think that my feet tattoos have been like the worst pain ever, and I'm just avoiding it so bad. But I'm probably gonna get those covered up soon, and it's probably gonna be the same thing. I'm just gonna add I'm just gonna make the names a little bigger and more clear looking, and then I gotta add my 3rd son's name on me too, so I can have all 3 of them on there, and maybe add my mom, my dad, my dog's name, my fiance. No, I'm just like, no, I don't need that many names on me, but I do want to get my kids' names on my feet because that's what keeps me going, that's what keeps me grounded, that's what makes me move on with life, and that's why I got them on my feet. So if you don't know, now you know. I have kids. If you follow me on Instagram, you've known this forever, but it's always shocking because I don't know, nobody believes me. Everybody thinks that I don't have kids. Even after I say I have kids, they're just like, you have kids? And I don't like posting my family, like I don't like posting my kids or my family on my Instagram because I feel like my Instagram is more of like a business type deal, like kind of like my job basically. So I don't post anybody on there, but I do occasionally post it and then I'll delete it, or I'll post something on my story, and that's how you see my kids and my fiance. I have been thinking of making a profile especially for my kids and my fiance and my family. I just haven't done that, but I probably will in the future. I am looking for a new tattoo artist because the tattoo artist that did my rose and my octopus, which are my latest tattoos, he moved and he's a little further out. He's still in town, like he's still in my area, but he just is, it's a pain to not only have to schedule with him because he's always booked, but I have to drive like 45 minutes to him, and that's not a lot. I hate to schedule something and wait that long because I'm so impatient. I usually would want to like get a tattoo like the day of and be like, oh, let's go get a tattoo, and then I can't because my tattoo artist doesn't take walk-ins, and I don't like that. So now I'm looking for a new tattoo artist and hoping that I can get some different art on me too, because I noticed that his art looks the same and it's all like the same type of like art. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some artists that you can go to the same artist and they can make your body and your tattoos look like a bunch of artists did it. That's the type of tattoo artist that I'm looking for. Somebody that can do all kinds of artwork, and that's just not what my tattoo artist now is. So, and I think that's it for all my tattoos. I gotta think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing one, because I think I've always told everybody that I have 9 tattoos. Have I been lying to everybody? Hold on, let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8 tattoos, and I've been telling everybody I have 9. Oh, I also have a school tattoo. So it's kind of like a prison tattoo that I got when I was in high school. And the way that I did it was I grabbed a pen, and I grabbed a Sharpie and I like drew the star, and then with a pen I just like carved it in there. Like slowly carved it in there. I don't even cause I did use a safety pin. And this was when I was like super gothic punk skater chick. I grabbed a safety pin and I actually carved the star in there, and it, like, for the first year it actually was a tattoo. It was like a complete star, and then it just faded after a while. So that was it for my tattoos. I do plan to get way more tattoos. I want to get a whole sleeve on my left arm. I might get a lip tattoo also, and I do want to get a tattoo under my boob on my left side, and I want to get more tattoos on my back. And yeah, so my camera actually died in the middle of that, so I went to go get me some blueberry Cheerios with some almond milk, and I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. Hope y'all liked my video on my tattoos. By the way, out of all my tattoos, my octopus is my favorite because I'm just obsessed with octopus. Like, obsessed. If you know me, you know I'm obsessed with octopus and Harry Potter. Like, those two, it's like life. If I don't have those, I don't know. I will see y'all on my next video. See ya.
Spotlight, moonlight. Nigga, why you tripping? Get your Mariah. Sure look good in the moonlight.
Say, see ya.